Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick review of my HPI Trophy Truggy Flux. You guys know I have a couple of videos up and I have a few more to actually upload on this truck as well. And I have a track running video I need to get up as well. But I wanted to give a quick overview of this truck and my final personal thoughts of this truck and some things I've done to it, which actually hasn't been a lot, but just wanted to get this up real quick. First of all, the truck, when it comes, it does come ready to run out the box, and it does come with HPI's TF-40 2.4 gigahertz radio, which actually, as you see here, has a pretty good feel to it. It's one of the better feeling, in my opinion, ready to run radios that's out there. I know there's some couple other ones, but for me, this is actually fine for what I do. I don't do any serious racing, so I don't need all the different telemetries and all the different functions and stuff on it. The dials and stuff on it are analog, but like I said, for me, it's fine for what it does and for what I was actually doing with the truck. Looking at the actual truck, you do see mine does look a little bit different than what it would come stock out the box. I did replace the wing with more of a racing wing, and this is just my preference. When I went to a track, I wanted to do a couple of things with it. So this is a different off-the wing that's actually placed on here. And these tires are not the tires that come with it, of course. These are some Proline road hogs. I did this because I did a lot of on-road running, and the stock tires were actually worn out from running in the street. The tires that come with it out the box are actually fine to get the truck up and running, but I do recommend, if you do plan on racing, to probably upgrade. The tires I used when I actually ran on a track were these right here. These were some AKA impacts, and they actually were pretty good. It does have a lot softer compound, but they're also a penstock spike. So this did work well on an off-road track, and running it on an indoor track, these are going to wear down a little bit quicker because it is more of a hard packed dirt. So looking at the truck real quick, it does require using two 2S lipos. You cannot use 6S lipos on this. You will burn the speed controller up. I'm not sure if the motor can handle it or not, but I may have to run a test on that a little bit later on. I have not had to replace any parts with any modification parts, but I did have to replace one part on this truck. Let's see if I can get this in here real quick. I did have one small problem and issue, and that was actually with this metal steering knuckle. This screw actually started to come loose, so I tightened it up a little bit. And over time, as this wheel kept turning, for some reason, it actually just started screwing more down into this. So basically, it ended up ruining this to where that screw would not stay in there. So I actually had to replace this metal piece, but I went to Dollar Hobbies, and they actually had this whole piece already assembled with the bearings in it for the both left and right, and the rear hub carriers for, I think it was about $18 at the time. So it was like $21 to get that shit to me, which is a very, very, very cheap price. I have not had to replace anything else. I did change out the stock servo with the Savox servo because I did want a little bit faster turning and a stronger servo in here. The one that comes with it is just fine, but I think if you plan on doing any serious racing, you may want to upgrade that for a better response. The gear ratio I have remained the same. I have not changed out the spur gear nor the pinion gear. When I ran this truck, and normally I just run this truck at full throttle, I got about 12 to maybe 14 minutes runtime on it. Not sure why, because the motor is a pretty low kV motor. It's a 1975, but it may be actually the way the whole truck is geared, not just the gear ratio here, but also the gear ratio inside the gearbox and diffs too. But I have not had any problems at all with this truck besides the one I mentioned there. The truck has run well, and I haven't had any issues or anything with it. What I recommended for the price, you can probably get it at Tower Hobbies for a little bit over $400 with some coupons and discounts, give or take. It may be $430, $440. But for the price and for what you get, I think that this is actually a good deal, especially for a Truggy. And if you're not sure if you want to go out and get a full-blown Truggy, a full-blown racing Truggy, that is, I would recommend this one. And Alpina has actually just released one as well. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to purchase that and do a video comparisons, but I might. If there are any other questions, don't forget to put them below and like and or dislike this video and subscribe if you have not. Thanks.